What is going down, everybody? It's Unbeatable Jacob, and today I just want to go over some of the best tips I can give to get ready for Season 7 of NBA 2K21 MyTeam. It's crazy to say that we're already coming up on Season 7 of MyTeam. It's absolutely unreal. This year has just flown by. Is that even right? This is Season 6, Glitched Reality, right? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, there's 4 days left. Anyways, the first things first, if you guys have not already, you might as well just grind out for this J.R. Smith. It's so easy to get XP. As you can see, I have almost 200,000. You might as well just bang it out before the end of the season if you're close. If you're somewhere in this range right here, do it. If you're less than 100k, don't even bother, to be honest with you, because we're gonna go over some of the other stuff that I think is more important than this J.R. Smith. But if you're close, just do it just for the sake of doing it. He's not a bad card by any stretch of the imagination, but I think what we're going to see in Season 7 will be far better than J.R. Smith, to be honest with you. So if you're close, if you're at level 39 or 38, get it done because it is pretty easy. But if you're not, just let it go for now. Because what I would recommend doing before the season's up in the next 4 days is finishing up this triple threat. If you guys have not got to 1,250 wins, you probably want to do that before Season 7, just because you never know what they're going to come out with for the next prize for 1,500 wins. This fat lever was actually pretty slept on when the season first started as far as point guards go, and if you went ahead and got this fat lever in like the first week of the season, you would have been really good shape, because he was really good at that point in time. He still is alright, but anyways, yeah, I need to do that as well. I need 8 more wins, and then I will have fat lever and I'll be ready to take on Season 7 for whatever they come out with for the 1,500 wins. And also, another thing to be worried about is your token count. Go ahead and take a look at what your tokens are at and what you are going to be prepared to be looking at next. So the best way to get tokens is going to be Triple Threat Online if you haven't done any of the dominations yet, or if you haven't finished all the dominations, I should say, and see what you're going to be looking at next. So for me, I'm going to be looking to get a next Dark Matter. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking to have 1,000 tokens ready for the next Dark Matter. So I need to try and get that up about 225 more tokens before next season. So I'll be able to redeem the next Dark Matter. So if you're at the Galaxy Opal board, make sure you have 750 tokens ready to redeem a new Galaxy Opal. If you're only at the Pink Diamond board, just make sure that you have 150 tokens there to redeem a new Pink Diamond if they do drop in the Pink Diamond board, which I'm sure they will. They'll probably drop another Diamond, another Pink Diamond, another Opal, and another Dark Matter. So just make sure that you're close to where you need to be to get a new card the first day of the season, whatever tier that means that you might be in. So to do that, just play as much Triple Threat Online as possible. And last but not least, go ahead and sell off your team if you're not using it. For me, MT isn't that much of a problem. If I wanted to be smart as possible about this, I would probably sell Simmons. I would probably sell Giannis and Kareem. I'd probably get both of those guys gone. And I'd probably get rid of DeMar DeRozan. And you can always just like downgrade your lineup with cards that you have already. So for instance, this Magic probably isn't a great example because he's sellable too. I need to sell him as well. But let's just go ahead and use John Wall. Go ahead and we could use Millsap for the time being. We can go ahead and get Mel Daniels back in the game. We can go ahead and put JR at the backup too. And we can go ahead and throw, let's just say at the backup 4. You know, I could run, there's plenty of cards, but I could just run, I could run this Wes on Self for the time being. And there you go. I have a team that's all reward cards, and I'd be able to sell off all of my players. And the main reason why I say to do that is because historically, on the first day of every season, we've gotten an insane drop of cards that tanks the price of every other card from the previous seasons. So I would try and make an all reward lineup and just run with that and sell off your cards. Now, I'm not gonna do that just because, like I said, I'm not too worried about it. If you're no money spent, that's definitely the smartest thing to do. Unfortunately, you know, I'm not too scared to throw a few dollars at this game when needed, so my MT count isn't really the top priority at the moment. But if it was, that is something I would definitely be doing to make sure that I have as much MT as possible prepared, set aside for the start of the next season, which will be coming out this Friday. And on top of that, I really wouldn't say there's anything else too urgent to do besides just get this Tony Kukoc card. If you haven't done this already, you have 4 days to do it. You're gonna have to do all the agendas for the mystery players, but make sure you go ahead and do that because he's one of those reward cards that you are gonna want to make sure that you have to start off next season. And obviously, if you can, try and get Danny Ferry as well, but that's not exactly always in your control. So make sure that you worry about getting Tony Kukoc first. So that's pretty much it. To sum it up, you know, if you're close to JR, finish up getting JR. I wouldn't say that's top priority. And then on top of that, finish up triple threat offline, get to 1250, maybe get Danny Ferry along the way. Make sure you have your tokens situated, play a little triple threat online if you need a few more tokens to be able to redeem whatever your next card will be. And then last but not least, make sure you just get that Tony Kukoc card. Obviously, you just got to complete some agendas to do so. I'm sure if you guys are watching this far in the video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're just agendas here for Tony Kukoc, wherever he's at right here. Yeah, you got to get Nurkic and a few other guys, Andre Miller, Jaren Jackson Jr., etc., etc. But just get that out the way. I'd say that's most important, even though I said it last. I'd say that's probably the most important thing. But yeah, should be a good season, man. I'm hoping it's a little better than the Glitch Reality season. And anyways, guys, it's Unbeatable Jacob. I appreciate y'all, and I'm out.